Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Rimworld in Banshee's Pass. Before we continue, let's talk a little bit about the caravan fiasco because I think I've narrowed down the problem and unfortunately I don't know how to solve it or if it even can be solved. So, I did a bit of testing. Some people had suggested that maybe there's a couple of different mods that were in conflict, some specific ones, and I decided to give that a shot and try disabling some mods and see if that would fix the issue. It did not, so I decided, alright, let's start from the beginning. I am going to disable all mods and gradually add them in one at a time, starting new games, checking to see if caravans work and see if I can find the conflict. The result of that being that I went through every single one of my mods and did not create a conflict. It still worked. Caravans always would generate and move the way they were supposed to. So now I know what it's supposed to look like, and we're definitely broken. And yet, even with the exact same mod list that I can prove works with a new game, if I load this game, it does not work. So what I suspect has happened is when I changed the mod list to change the Glittertech mod to the no surgery version per someone's suggestion because they said that it would conflict with a different mod, I may have irreversibly damaged the save. I tested this by going into the save files, right, and sorting through the code of an earlier save file of Banshee's Pass, episode 2 I think it was, recreated the mod list exactly as it was listed, loaded up the game, and lo and behold, the caravans worked. So an earlier version works, but somewhere down the line, we messed up with the mod list, it broke the whole caravan stuff, and then we saved that into a new file, and now we're several episodes in. The only way to fix this, I think, would be to go back to episode 2, start over, and kind of work my way from there, but obviously a lot can change in Rimworld, and I'm not very eager to do that. So the only thing I can think to do at this point is, well, create a new game, right, with the mod list that I know works, test some caravans, see if it works, and then copy in the code into that save file to completely recreate this map and every single chunk perfectly. But that will require several thousand lines of code working exactly as intended, and I am not very confident that I can pull that off. I did try this before I started recording, didn't work, created an error, so I don't know enough about how to fix save files to know how to fix that, unfortunately. And we're kind of screwed with that. So I think we're going to have to live with it, and yes, that does mean caravans will not be a part of this series, which is very unfortunate. But that is how it works. So, yeah, that's the problem. It's in the save game file. It's not a mod conflict. It's probably my fault for changing the mods. But now I don't see how to fix it without completely reverting to a previous version. And even then, if it's true that the Glittertech mod conflicts with the prosthetics mod, and you have to get the no surgery version, then even if I did fix it, we'd just be going back to a version of the game that's going to break whenever I try to do a surgery. So really, at this point, I don't know if there's a solution, but that's the issue. So, moral of the story, when you have created a game and you've got your mods, don't mess with it. Just do not mess with it, unless you are prepared to start over. It does not matter if it says, oh, it'll load anyway. It does not matter if it's like, yeah, you can add this into a game already in progress. It's probably not true. That would be my recommendation. Don't mess with it. All right, we're going to hunt some stuff, because we have a colonist who is idle. Snappy apparently is bored. Wow, shocking. All right, well, if we're going to do that, then let's go ahead and start creating a new bedroom. Yeah, guys, I am a little disappointed by all of that, but you know what? Sometimes this stuff happens, you know, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll be fine. We'll just have to play basically a version of the game that doesn't have any caravans. It's unfortunate. It's just what it is. I'm going to go ahead and create myself another bedroom, because what I would like to do is actually delete these walls and expand this into only 2 rooms, 2 very spacious rooms. One for prisoners. That's a very nice environment, so they're more likely to accept a recruitment effort. And secondly, I'd like to expand kind of a medical area, create sterile tiles, and eventually put in like 2, maybe even 3 medical cots and turn it into a proper hospital ward. That'll be the idea. But in order to make that work, we need to get Sarai into her own room. So we'll go ahead and turn on some mining jobs and have them do exactly that. Go forth, Albert, kill the Giganto Sloth. What's it called, a Mega Sloth? Come here. Nope, nope. Pause. It is a Mega Sloth. Well, what do you know? Alright, kill the Mega Sloth. It keeps running to the Thrombo. I think it's hoping that I accidentally shoot the Thrombo and the Thrombo charges me, because they are dangerous. And we may actually want to consider killing the Thrombo. I mean, I did say earlier that you know, oh, if you do that, then higher value means you're more likely to get raided. But let's be honest, this series could use a little bit more excitement. I've actually been somewhat disappointed by the ease of which we have been experiencing it thus far. Most people would say, what are you talking about? You know, knock on wood, don't tempt fate here. That's just asking for, you know, the psychic drone plus mechanoid drop plus pirate raid with a mortar. You're just asking for death at that point. But here's the thing, right? I'm playing on rough difficulty because I expected this to be a bit more, I don't know, interesting. I expected more things to happen to us. It hasn't happened. So what we may want to do is just say, screw it, let's go kill the Thrombo. We'll kite them around with Albert and Sarai, and we'll get its horn, and we'll sell it, and we'll make a ton of money. Just because we totally can. Mega Sloth is frozen. Let's go ahead and turn this down a degree. Oh, by the way, someone did recommend in the settings that I do change this to Fahrenheit, since that's something I'm used to, and I was like, before I was thinking, we've already kind of locked into Celsius, and I think I have a mostly European audience sometimes anyway, so it'll be fine. But, no. You know what? I like reading Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is familiar to me. And by the way, at nighttime, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that's pretty darn warm. Okay. Let's see. A mid-world sailor from Orion installation has visited. His name is Adrian Porthos. What can you do? You're really good combat. Pretty good at social. You're artistic. Not good at much else, though. You have bloodlust and you're psychically dull. To be honest, those are both pretty decent. However, bloodlust can be difficult. He's more likely to start fights, basically, is what it comes down to. Which is not that great. The Thrombo is just sort of sitting over here. Don't leave the map, buddy. You stay there. I need Albert and Snappy to kite you around and kill you. We'll do that as soon as they wake up. Don't worry. It'll be great. It'll be great. Hey, Porthos! I wonder if I could draw the Thrombo to Porthos. And Porthos would have to kill it. Now, if he got injured, they'd blame me, wouldn't they? Yeah, I think that's exactly what would happen. Alright, Albert, as soon as you're done with the warg, are you going to be able to train it? There we go, 4 out of 7, making some pretty decent chances here. I mean, he failed, but we're getting there. Alright, Albert, we're going to have you snipe the darn thing, Snappy. You're going to come over here, and we're going to kill a Thrombo. Okay? Thrombo's worth a lot. Very dangerous. If they get me, I'm in trouble. But we're going to try not to get killed by the Thrombo. Fire at it. Snappy, sit over here if you don't mind. Okay, just waiting for that first connect. There we go. Alright, it's after me. It's after me. Thrombo Revenge! It is attacking after being harmed. Okay, we're going to have to kite this darn thing. So what I'd like to do is let Albert snipe it a bit. How's its health? Okay, so it's got a few gunshots in the head, the skull, the body. It has asthma. Oh, it's a poor asthmatic Thrombo! Oh no! It's got a gunshot through the liver, the leg. Hey, more shots to the leg are awesome at this point because that means it is less like it can't move quite as fast. All right, Albert, time for you to start kiting. Ow! Snappy, you shot him! What the crap? He got a shot through the nose. I hope you really wanted to have a nose piercing because that's basically what you just got. All right, Snappy, move up here. Albert, come over here. Yeah, shouldn't have had Albert run in front of Snappy. That is what happens. Friendly fire is on in this game. It's trying to run from me. Well, I'm not going to let it do that. Wow, it's got so many gunshots, and it's just not dead. Okay, I'm worried it's coming into the base to kill people. If we could not do that, that'd be great. Come on! Just kill the darn thing. It's trying so hard to get away. Albert, chase it down. Oh my gosh, is it actually coming after me? Visitors are leaving after witnessing a giant Thrombo escapade. Now we're shooting our own stuff. Okay, no. Thrombo, I don't like where you are right now. You're not supposed to be in the middle of my base. Although, to be fair, that makes it very easy to carry your corpse. Huzzah! It worked! Alright, let's haul the dead Thrombo. When we butcher that thing, we'll get its horn and some very valuable hides. Nice! It worked! Whole body, minor blood loss. Hey, Albert, I think you need to go and be a doctor for a bit. Fox will patch you right up. Your poor nose. Did it just get grazed or what? I mean, it's bleeding a little bit still. You're in a little pain. But you're not in any immediate danger. I don't know. I kind of like to think that it just pierced straight through the nose. Might seem a little crazy. There you go, Fox. Clean up all the blood. You poor little pacifist. You watch a giant magnificent creature get killed right in front of you. I tried to spare you from this horror, but no, it didn't work. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and mine out, let's say, I want a door here? You know what, yeah, let's just place a door right here. There we go, it'll be fine. Albert has been fully healed. Okay, it was not a very big wound. Absolutely. Just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. All right, we're getting some heal root together. That's going to be nice. A little bit more conservative with my medicine. We do need to keep hunting, though. So the sooner you want to butcher this darn thing, probably the better. Well, you're just going to cook with what we have for now. Okay, yeah, I mean, let it freeze. It's not going to spoil anytime soon. Oh no, a psychic drone. Every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that seems to only affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. Sarai, for example. Yeah, mood dropping down a little bit. Psychic drone, medium, feels awful. Terrible. Another boom rat self-tamed. Oh gosh dang boom rats. Well, we're gonna have to train this one to be a kamikaze rat as well. Alright. Sure, I'll train you in both of these, I guess. What am I supposed to do with all these freaking boom rats? I mean, if there was an easier way to slaughter them, I totally would, but not easily. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and place another animal sleeping spot. Oh, Albert, you're collecting quite the rat pack here, aren't you? I am sure that Snappy is thrilled that a load of explosive rats are sleeping in your bed, or in your bedroom. Why would they ever be disappointed by that? No, that's crazy talk. What are you talking about? Alright. Alright, we'll just go ahead and haul this stuff out of here. Where's Albert? What's he doing? There you go. Why don't you go to bed, buddy? No? Don't feel like it? You want to eat a meal? Oh, okay. That's fine. You know what, we should go ahead and create some more furniture here as well. Let's create, actually what I probably want to do is start replacing these stools with proper dining chairs. So let's go ahead and reinstall you, let's say, over here. And we'll start building some chairs. Just things that'll be a little bit more comfortable. Quality, at least of normal quality would be good. One of my viewers was pointing out to me that smooth floor is actually considered to be more beautiful than the bricks that we could be placing down, the floors here. Which is probably for the best, because these are very expensive, and I'd rather not be placing these everywhere. That said, I also think that's phenomenally stupid. Why would just a random smooth stone floor be considered more attractive than nicely laid out cobblestones? I don't know, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. So that's how we're going to work with it. Alright, research is still going on, working on machining, which will be nice. Allow us to craft guns and machinery, or disassemble dead mechanoids, which I'm looking forward to. An item stash opportunity. If we give her silver, or him silver, we would be able to learn about a collection of canister, turret guns, machine pistols, rifles. Wow. Unfortunately, has no idea what's around it. Problem is, we always have to reject it, because, as I said before, caravans are broken. 1 tier. Oh well. If I ever have to play Rimworld again in the future... Did you just eat my plant, you stupid boom rat? You just ate my daylilies! Why are we feeding it meat? It's an herbivore. Apparently not. Anyway. What was I saying? I don't even remember anymore. Oh well. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to use caravans. It's my own darn fault. It's unfortunate. If I ever do play another series of Rimworld, that would be something we could do. You know, fix it up. And I do have... Wow, look how much meat we got. Holy crap. I do have plans to play another Rimworld series at some point. I don't know if I want to reveal it yet, but it would be kind of fun. No, I'll go ahead and reveal it now. There's another mod pack in this game. A Lovecraft mod pack, Cult of Cthulhu stuff. Which could be pretty fun, but maybe not something we do immediately, you know? I don't know, I got like 10 different series on my list that I need to do at some point, so it may not be a very high priority, but it's something I'm thinking I would like to do at some point. It would be kind of fun. Did I see those boom rats falling in love, by the way? Oh god, we're gonna have a bunch of baby kamikaze rats. This could be a bit of a problem for me. They're eating my daylilies again! No wonder we can't have nice things. We can't have potted plants anywhere. Because these darn things are eating my plants. What that probably means we ought to do is, like, grow some hay grass or something. So you know what? That's really easy to do. Let's go ahead and get a new growing zone. We will place you, let's say... that's the second time I tried to do that. Place you, let's say, right here. And here we are going to grow hay grass. Okay? Nutrient-rich grass yields large amounts of hay for animals, not for humans. No problem. Let's get a whole bunch of that going. And we'll feed the rats with that instead. By the way, if you're wondering why these heal roots won't grow in this tiny little patch, it's because it's too close to a tree, apparently. Friendlies, a group of friendly Outerlanders from faraway Strong Pact have arrived. They are moving in to help me. Wow, that's a lot of people. Hi. What are you here to do? I don't recall asking for your help, but I'm sure that I appreciate it. Hi. I hope you don't expect me to feed you, because it's not gonna happen. Something I think I want to do real quick. Let's go ahead and place some walls. We'll place a couple of wooden walls here. Let's go ahead and place down a smelter, if I can. There we go. Now, I know it requires a lot of power, but oh well. I should be able to place a couple walls nearby, I think. And what I might be able to do is roof this area so it counts as working indoors, so it's a little bit faster, but I don't have to bother creating a whole new building for it. We'll try doing something like that, see if I can smelt some stuff down, make some metal, make some more steel. It could be useful. The other thing that I'm thinking about doing is going ahead and start walling some of these places off. So for example, let's go ahead and wall this here. And what I might do is see if I can create the hallway of death that I'm so very fond of in the base game a couple of versions ago. I don't know if it still works in Alpha 17, but we'll give it a shot. So if I do something kind of like this, place a few doors, let's say here, 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 here. Okay, we'll place a wooden wall there, there. Okay, something kind of like this. What I usually would do is place a bunch of deadfall traps along here and try to manipulate the pathing of raiders, because they're going to see, hey look, an open path. We shouldn't have to break down the walls, we can just walk in. But they don't take into account the deadfall traps, so they would walk through here and die, and the doors make it very easy for me to walk through safely and reset the deadfall traps without getting killed. Now, what I've heard is that no longer works. That the AI is now clever enough to look at that and say, ha, look at all those traps. I'm not walking through there, but I want to test it out. So let's go ahead and build up this. I'm going to start walling this place off, try to force the raiders to come through a certain direction. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, a wide open area where I can place some sandbags and maybe a couple of turrets would not be such a bad idea. You know? Like, let this be kind of my wide open kill zone here. We get a good bunch of sandbags, some turrets. Anyone comes through in any of these directions, and they get shot up. That could be pretty good. We could also place some barbed wire to slow them down so they can't get to the turrets any faster. We have to do the same sort of thing down here, though, which is a little bit of a pain. Not a big fan of that, but we have to turtle down a little bit. I like how this counts as a trading spot, but they can go wherever they want for visiting. That's just how it works. You know? Kind of silly, but oh well. I think they should have to respect that too. Albert's still trying to train these darn things. He's feeding corn to my rats. Stupid rats. Alright, looks like we were able to train it in obedience. Good. We will train it to release an attack. In theory, that should work well for me. 16% chance. Oy vey. Animals, you've got level 9 with them right now. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know one thing I kind of meant to do, and I haven't found? I should have looked for the mod, if it exists, that allows you to place down like a shooting target for joy, which also lets them train up their shooting skill. It's kind of what I meant to do, but I think I forgot to get that. I'm a little worried that I'll break the game even further if I try, though. Alright, let's get myself a bit more wood. We know we're going to want some of that. They're leaving. They did absolutely nothing to help. They said they were here to help me. Did you want to go mine out a bedroom or something useful? I mean, that would have been great. But no, that's too much to ask for, apparently. Okay, that's fine. See if I even care, man. See if I even care. Let's get this bedroom done. So how are we looking for this? Okay, so this is getting built. Nice. Now, in theory then, actually, I don't think this needs to be roofed. Not that I think it matters too much, but maybe it's okay. In theory, though, what I've read is in Alpha 17, the AI is now smart enough to see the deadfall traps and say, hey, look, this wall's far easier to break. Let's just break down that and avoid the traps. So we'll see what happens there. Machining is done. Nice. What should I go for next? Prosthetics. Could work toward that. Prosthetics, workbenches, and stuff. If I wanted to make bionics, that'd be kind of fun. Well, these are drugs. Wake up, psychite. Metal fabrication. Advanced metal walls, probably not important to me right now. Transport pod would be good if I wanted to start working toward... Well, what's this? Construct launchable transport pods that you can use to launch people and supplies across long distances on the planet's surface. Wow, that sounds exciting. Not sure I trust that, but it sounds exciting. Geothermal power, electric cremation. That would be pretty easy to do, and I wouldn't mind. We struck uranium. Oh god, we're going to have cancer. Long-range mineral scanner. Allows the construction of long-range mineral scanners which automatically detect precious minerals like gold or jade in the nearby areas, but not in which the scanners were built. So is this only useful once per 30 days within a radius of 30 tiles? Huh. Are you talking about on a global level? I'm not sure this is actually useful to me. It's a shame, really, because it sounds great, but let's start working on the hospital beds. This is something I'm fairly confident we are going to want at some point. Bedroom is making some pretty good progress. Eventually, we'll use these chunks to start building up some better walls that look a little less ugly, but there we go, Sarai. Soon enough, you shall have a proper place to sleep, and we'll be able to expand this and renovate a little bit, give some more room, and create a proper hospital space so that Fox can do her job. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any sort of solution as to this whole caravan thing, let me know, but I've definitely found the problem. I tested it enough with new games to know that it definitely could work. Unfortunately, somewhere down the line, changing up that mod per that recommendation seems to have broken things. So if there's any other ideas, I would be very interested in hearing it. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.